Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a girl whose kingdom was the white blank page. The place she built worlds from ink and paper, pulling colour and detail from thin air. She didn't know where the words came from, just that they'd always been there, like some secret garden in her mind where something was, and is, always growing, budding, blooming. She tended it with careful hands, her touch featherlight even when weeding. The garden was her pride and joy, the one place she felt an equal, the one place she felt enough. The girl was many things. Beyond the body she lived in, she was a daughter, sister, cousin, and friend. A dreamer who had always preferred the clouds to the ground. A hopeless romantic who never saw a happy ending for herself, but wanted it anyway. Who dreamt of golden carriages and glass slippers. The kind of person happy just watching and observing, who blushed any time the spotlight found her. But she could be persuaded to step into it, if she believed her voice was needed. Not a wallflower, oh no, but a wildflower. The kind that can grow in the harshest of conditions and the most unexpected of places. She was the girl with the songs in her head and the heart on her sleeve, no matter how many times she tried to convince it to find somewhere more protected to live. She didn't always let people in though, for she's been burned before. The walls around her have grown higher than she ever thought they would. I think it can be a lonely place inside, but she always changes the subject when I want to ask her about that. The same with the fact that the only mirror ever left uncovered in the house is the one in her room. The one she only ever glances in, unless she's looking for a part of herself. And then she will stare until the face looking back at her no longer feels like her own. You can tell she doesn't like silence because she always talks to fill it. I think it's because, in silence, her brain crosses the border. To the forest, at the southern edge of her world, where all light is lost after the first few steps through the snow. It lives in perpetual winter, overrun by wolves that hunt for weakness. She has faced them before, and won, but sometimes only just. The livid scars, a reminder of every fight. She hopes for the day the wolves lose their wild rage and heel at her command like common dogs. But as much as she wants it to be, that day is not close. So for now, she will keep sidestepping their snapping jaws and shudder if their hot breath gets close enough to hit her skin. If the teeth lock, then the bones will shatter, but they can be reset. It just takes patience. It just takes patience. Something she has never had. At least, not for herself. Her kindness and love is always given to others, only the scraps left for her. When the girl was younger, she sang unself-conscious melodies of glimmering gold. But her voice had disappeared many years ago. Now it only fills the four walls of private rooms with boarded windows and locked doors. Her fingers dance over keys because they can't over floors, no matter how hard she wills them. And believe me, she's tried. She's cried. She's lied to herself that tomorrow she'll jump out of bed and everything will be fine. She's died, trying to make herself fit what she thinks she should be instead of what she is. I know this girl like I know how to breathe. I know her like that. Because this girl is me.